So guys, we did it. We reached 100,000 subscribers. And as much as I wanted my next video to be some form of Minecraft content, I don't really plan out these milestones. So to celebrate and to stay true to my roots, I will be doing not just any baddest video, but my Xeno Husks Top 10 Waifus of all time. These are waifus that, over the course of my life, have influenced me in some way or another. Usually my wiener. So, I won't be using numbers to rank them, rather, chronological order of when they appeared in my life. So without further ado, let's get into the freakiness. Starting off this list with some absolute peak, we have the furry that started it all, Rouge the Bat. See, if Emma Frost is known for her iconic Snow Bunny mind control, then Rouge is the furry mind control. Cause what reason did Sega have for making this anthropomorphic bat so fun? Like, I remember seeing this woman on my old fart box ass TV, and besides the fact that my autistic self would sit 2 inches away from the screen, which, thinking about it now, would kinda explain my current lack of chromosomes. But I had no business bearing witness to this woman at the age that I did. Alex Jones was low-key onto something though, because instead of chemicals in the water that turn frogs gay, it's characters in the cartoons that turn your kids into furries! And sadly, I fell into that trap. I'm not a furry, by the way. Yo, I already know the odds of me drawing my dream Rouge X Xeno fan comic and having it not look like ass are slim to none. Cause, let's be real, I can't draw for shit. So, I did the next best thing. I went with Polybuzz AI's new manga generator. And bro, they literally got me manga maxing in seconds. I clicked the link, typed in my absolutely diabolical prompts, and boom! Now, I'm here with all my light skin charm, living out my Rouge the Bat beach day fantasies. But don't worry, it's not limited to freakiness like this. I'm just an odd individual. But I didn't stop there. I went full schizo. Next, I obviously had to do a prompt of Naruto and Sasuke buying Fent from Goku in a Chicago alleyway before they get slid up on by the ops. Honestly, this is one of those sky's the limits type scenarios. But hey, here's the fun part. You can make your own manga panels too. Go wet and wicked, create your insane fanfics, and then drop the links in the comments so I can be disappointed in you like your father was. And if you want in on this madness, hit the link in the description, type whatever ridiculous plot you want, and let Polybuzz turn your intrusive thoughts into manga pages. Trust me, Pookies, you're gonna want to see what nonsense you can create. Let's get back to the freakiness though. At the number 9 spot, we have one of my first waifus from an anime. And I definitely shouldn't have been watching this at the age that I did. Maybe it really was that damn fun. Whatever. It's Akeno from High School DxD. Oh my goodness gracious. Akeno is undoubtedly one of the waifus of all time. Like, for most of this list, I had to remember iconic waifus that impacted me. But when it came to Akeno, boy, she was the first one on the list! See, there were a plethora of waifus to choose from in DxD. Rias was there if you were loyal. Asia, or Asia, whatever you call her, is if you like good girls. Kaneko if you didn't like my last video. And Casper, if you like dick and bullshit. But everyone knows deep down, Akeno will always be the best. She was so bad that I literally named my first car after her. Then I crashed. My second car was also named Akeno. But now I'm on my third Akeno, and she's doing pretty well. And if there's one thing all DxD fans have in common, is that we know we ain't getting a 5th season. We can stay dreaming though. I don't feel like dragging this out, so I'ma just rip the band-aid off. Number 8 is Fluttershy. Now, I need y'all to hear me out. I was 10 years old when I was watching this stuff. I was one of the OG bronies. If you want to look into my old brony cringe, here's the page. But Fluttershy was always my favorite pony cause shy girls are honestly so preem. Well, shy horses, but you know. And the only reason I stopped being a brony was cause my dad would spam call me a faggot for watching MLP. So, maybe being bullied does work. Too bad he didn't stop me before I watched Band in Equestria. Now, a lot of these women shaped my preferences in very unique ways. But the woman who had the most impact on my life as a whole has gotta be the chubby Asian baddie that's trapped in one of the worst games ever, May from Overwatch. Oh my goodness. I love big bitches! Oh! Like, seeing this woman's cinematic had me so geeked up, and they gave her an absolute wagon in-game. Yes, believe it or not, Overwatch is a game. And even though this game has a roster of 10 out of 10s, May will always hold a special place in my heart as the catalyst for my chubby women awakening. Shorty Loki activated the dormant Jamaican genes in my DNA. But as I aged and matured, my palate for fictional women has changed, mainly into ones that can, without a doubt, beat the shit out of me. Alrighty. Furry characters have always been rather prevalent in animation, becoming more popular now than ever before. But no furry has had me geeked up publicly more than Diane Foxington. Stolas gets a close second, considering what I be doing on my Twitch streams. See, I first bore witness to Diane when my family decided to watch The Bad Guys after a Thanksgiving dinner. Mind you, my extended family was there, and I kept verbally saying how badly I needed Diane Foxington in my life. Like, maybe it's because she's a fox, or maybe it's some foreign parasite's plan to add hella furry baddies into modern media. But this woman literally oozes Dami Mommy energy. And don't forget what I said about a woman that could beat my ass. But the way she looks at Mr. Wolf in this scene, oh my gosh, this is all I need in my life. Please God, let furry baddies be a thing in my lifetime. Damn, I might actually be a furry. Guys, if I ever become rich, I won't tell anyone, but there will be signs. In 2024, I played Cyberpunk for the first time. I had watched the anime beforehand, but put off playing the game because of how jank it was on release. But God, did I wish I played it sooner. Cause Panam, unironically, is one of the most life-changing characters of all time. See, these other women I glaze heavy because they're bad as hell in their own unique ways. And don't get me wrong, Panam is fine as shit. But the connection you build with Panam in the game is literally so personal, to the point where I felt like I was actually dating this woman. Between spending time together in your apartment, the sweet text messages, cracking in the basilisk, or even storming Arasaka with her. This was unironically the closest most guys will get to the perfect tomboy girlfriend experience. And I genuinely wish I could go back and relive this stuff for the first time again. Oh baby, I've been rewatching S.H.I.E.L.D. here with my homeboy. And boy, when I tell you, Raphtalia is unironically one of the most slept on waifus of all time. What's even funnier is she was supposed to be in the last video's thumbnail, but my Discord decided otherwise. Not only is Raphtalia, my beloved, a raccoon girl, which W Monster Girl, but the loyalty she displays in the show is unlike anything I've ever seen. Maybe it's because I didn't appreciate her back when I was 16, since my frontal lobe was still developing. But shit, I definitely had a newfound appreciation now. Too bad the anime never got a second season. It did get a third season though, where they show her build in all its glory, and oh my goodness, Shorty's built like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Now Fumi is a better man than me, cuz I would have folded multiple times in this show. Granted, he did also raise her, so maybe I am the problem. Oh, Super Creek, if my mommy issues weren't already apparent enough with the content I make, then this summer should have shed a whole new light onto them. Cause oh my god, I've never wanted to be pampered by a woman more in my life than I did with Super Creek. Or, in lore accurate terms, play Goo Goo Babies! Cause have you ever played Goo Goo Babies with your life on the line? Like, I need y'all to understand something. I simp for characters. That's kind of my shtick. But they're all strictly work-based. Like the minute the video's done, I keep it pushing. I never made a short about Super Creek, nor did I ever mention her in a Baddest video. But I quite literally commissioned art of myself with her, bro. I never do this. This woman had a chokehold on me, and they made her so cool in the new season. And yeah, them jaws be swinging in Uma Musume. At the number 1 spot, being one of the women I've been the most geeked up about in recent times, we have the feisty Hispanic tomboy, Invisigal. See, I knew I was geeked up about this woman when she quite literally screwed me over multiple times, to the point where she admits to being the whole reason I ended up where I am to begin with, planning a bomb on my back for the main villain. But shit, shorty, I forgive you, cause you bad as hell! Like, I know for a fact, most people would have chosen Blonde Blazer if they made Invisigal chops. But a tomboy baddie with issues? Boy, call me Bob the Builder, cause I could fix her. And yeah, some people might be like, well, that locker room seat counts as SA. And you may be right. But I'm exactly where I want to be. So don't bother trying to save me. But there you have it, Pookies. My Xeno Host official Baddest Waifus. I need to make some announcements though. So if you actively watch my stuff, you should stick around. Also, thank you so much for 100K. Now, down to business. I won't even lie to you, Pookies. I love doing YouTube. If I had to choose between this or streaming, I would choose YouTube all the way. But sadly, YouTube pays like ass, especially with how short my content is. So, what I'm gonna do instead is start pivoting more towards streaming on Twitch and uploading live content to my second channel. I'm still gonna upload on here, but at some point I'll be posting longer videos every other week. I mainly just wanted to get the word out so people aren't shocked when I suddenly upload less. And before people bring up starting a Patreon, I've thought about that, and in all honesty, I personally don't think my content is worth paying a monthly subscription for. Some of you may disagree, but that's just how I feel. That's all I really wanted to say though, Pookies. Hope y'all continue to support me in my content endeavors. Bye bye.
You should follow Xeno now!